Hey, Frank. And Sunstar's here. Brenda, I think, right?
Good
And there's
morning.
Joe.
I'm gonna be jumping up and running to the bathroom. I took that fluid pill.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I gotta take it because I got some fluid in my ankle and it's bothering me because like I didn't help it much, but somehow when I was going down the stairs the other day, I took a step around where they moved that building, and
Yeah.
there's a piece of concrete, then it goes down, and my foot hit it just right, and I thought I twisted my ankle, but I didn't twist. I said, "Good, I didn't twist my ankle." I think I strained the Achilles because the tendon in the back is what hurts, and boy, does it hurt. I've torn Achilles before. It almost feels like that.
Well, as we get older, our mind still thinks we're young, but our bodies every day tell us, no, you're not.
No, my mind tells me I'm old as shit. My mind don't lie to me. My mind telling me you can't do that. Don't even think about it.
Well, I came
I've
back from
been
the
over to
hospital. I came back from the hospital yesterday, did two shifts.
yeah, well, that's good. But I went to my son's apartment to pick him up yesterday, so he come back and get his unit. And it's the second time I've gone up. I've only gone up to his 3 flights of stairs twice. Both times I've been out of breath when I got to the top. That's the part of the disability I got. That's the shortness of breath.
Would it help if
He
you got
told
your, would it help if you got yourself an exercycle and worked on it every day or no?
not what they're telling me. They're telling me it's just what the heart's putting out. Said it's all heart related. They told me if I lost weight, it would work. I've lost 60 pounds and it's still the same. It actually seems worse.
Sunstar says, good morning, Joe.
And I'm getting to her. Brenda. Hey, Brenda.
Brenda, yep, and she was second, right behind Frank Rizzo.
Yeah. Frank's been Frank's been trying to find where Jody's at. He hasn't been able to contact him. He hasn't seen Jody in a while.
Well, maybe he's not using that moniker as much as he used to.
Yep.
Mia, what is with you?
Yeah, Johnny went live this morning. I got up and it said Johnny Alfonso is live, and I said, "Okay."
Really?
Yeah, he was just sitting on his front porch drinking coffee. Yeah, by the time I got to it, it was over. It was already in 40, 50 minutes when I woke up.
Yeah, you are a butt great bag.
Yeah, he was walking around talking to people. Hold on a minute.
He just goes over and tears everything up, scratching her head and face and everything.
Yeah, mine gets up in the morning, the little one, Cleo, and she puts her face down and starts running down the hallway with her face on the carpet. and then flips over the other way with the other side and flip all the way up the car. I think she's cleaning the eyes on my carpet. But Johnny was standing up, walking around, showing the neighborhood because he's only got like he lives in a populated area, but his street only has like 6 houses on it.
Morning, Paul. Joe.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Mark. How you doing today?
Not too bad, thank you.
Just
You?
so, huh?
Are you feeling better?
A little bit, but still a little bit of blood issues, but
Justin.
maybe it'll go away.
Uh-huh.
Joe's not been feeling well though.
What's up, Joe?
He's on the phone.
All right.
He had to go over to his son's apartment, and it was 3 flights of stairs up, and he was out of breath, and his heart was pounding by the time he got to the top.
Yeah, he said his ankles were hurting yesterday.
Yep. Brenda was second to Frank. Rizzo was first today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Justin's up to.
Yeah, I don't know. They'll be here soon.
Maybe, maybe not. You know, it depends. Everybody's got things going. You know, I don't. I appreciate when you can pop in, and but I don't expect everybody to set their clocks and their watches by me. You know.
Yeah. I hope Jonathan's all right. Some stranger that we don't know of made a weird comment yesterday in Laura's stream, and Jonathan took it a bit hard, I think, again.
Well, you know, it's hard to figure.
Yeah. That was weird. I've never seen it. The account that it came from had only been set up within the past few days. And it put 6 comments up, 1 letter in each, spelling a word that wasn't good. The one that starts with an N.
Oh,
Again.
that's just so highly disrespectful. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Your buddy's talking to you.
Yeah, I know. She's just come out. She was on the sofa, fast, well, lying down. I don't know whether she was asleep or not, but when she heard me talking out here, she came out.
Somebody's talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah, she comes and stands here with her butt pressed against me leg, expecting me to stroke her. Don't you? Soft pot. What's your weather like this morning?
Well, it's hazy sunny. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, how's this? Cloudy, but
You can see it's cloudy up above, but it's kind of hazy, and you know.
yeah, how's this? All cloudy, but bright, and at least it's dry. Don't look like there's much wind.
So is it supposed to be nice or what?
I don't know really. So, forecasts are never right anyway, usually. So
No, the humidity level brings the temperature up here because right now it's high humidity, and it says it's only 72 degrees, but it feels like 85. You know.
21 degrees centigrade. Humidity 62. It's 21. Let's change that to Fahrenheit. Whatever. We change the temperature to Fahrenheit. It's 70 degrees.
Well, you got about the same temperature as I've got. It's just that the humidity is high. Is your humidity high?
62.
Yeah, we're at 74%.
Yeah. It was 92 yesterday, the humidity, but that's because it was raining.
You see, he misses me.
Who misses
You
you?
got to call him and tell me his whole life story.
Oh, your son?
Yeah, Justin. Telling me he's gonna bring the rest of my stuff over Friday because he works today and tomorrow. I said, I'm good. You got time. I'm not in a hurry. And I've been trying to think of what I was gonna do to that room where he was. I just thought about it. I'm gonna get the baby back pretty soon because she's getting ready to go back to work for a change. Thank you. And so I'm gonna move the pack and play in that room. And I'm gonna set that room up with a gate by it so I could stick her in that room and I can go in that room with her and keep because I don't want the dogs in there. That's the only room that they haven't peed on the carpet. So it's like it keeps them out of and I shampoo all the other carpet about once a month just in case. And they're doing better. It's just a couple of spots they like, and and when I start seeing that, it looks like they peed. That's when I shampoo it.
Well, you know what? I've got a spot or two like that in the dining room on the carpeting. And I'm thinking about once I shampoo the carpet, get that poof stuff, they say that gets rid of the animal smell.
Yeah.
And spray it real good with poof and see if that.
Well, let me know if it works because I've done citrus, I've done vinegar, I've done lemon juice and everything in with the shampoo to clean everything. Yeah. And it's just they keep doing it. And it never did. Mine never did. Loki walked in, peed on my recliner. The first day he walked in, he cocked up his leg, and that's it. They got one spot over there by the recliner. I'll see him stop, and I'll look at it, and I can see him right there. I'm looking right at it, right? And I'll see him walk up, stop, and I'll say, get away from it. And they know, But every once in a while, I could tell when they start doing it, and I don't catch them, I start getting a line with a changing color on the carpet. It's just, and it's not that they're, because Tino will run in the kitchen and use the paper and walk back out here, walk past there, lift up his leg and sprinkle. All they're doing is marking that spot because Loki marked. That's all they're doing. So they're over marking each other, trying to keep their territory.
Doing their mark over, huh?
Yeah, and it's a pain in the ass and they know better because Loki's got to the point where I'll get up in the morning and go to the bathroom, and when I walk in there, he'll look at me and he'll run in the kitchen and go to the bathroom.
Wow.
See, Tino does too. Tino, if I walk in the bathroom to go to the bathroom, Tino looks at me and runs and Cleo will come on. I say, y'all go to the bathroom, and they run to the kitchen. I'll come back and I have 3 spots on the carpet. I mean, not on the carpet. I mean on the paper. So that's how they're trained. So they know where to go. And then out here, I've got another paper. It's on a tray that they can go on. It doesn't affect the carpet. But he'll go over there, pee over there, walk this way, stop and sprinkle the thing. So I need to find a way to get him away from that. But when I shampoo it, I'm gonna shampoo it this week. I'm actually gonna probably do the front room today or tomorrow. I'll probably do it today and do the back tomorrow. And I'm gonna find some way to put something down again. Somebody told me after it all dries, sprinkle cayenne pepper or regular pepper.
Really?
Yeah, you sprinkle pepper up in there and work it into the carpet. And when they go to sniff it, it makes them sneeze and they'll walk away from it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that with pepper on the places I know they hit. Because it'll go into the carpet and you won't see it. It might work.
I wouldn't use cayenne though.
No, I'm not using cayenne. I use regular pepper.
Cayenne.
They're so sensitive to pepper that I'll be in the kitchen and I'll just sprinkle a little pepper on the eggs and they'll be sitting out in the hallway and they'll sneeze.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's how sensitive they are to it. So that's why I'm thinking if I sprinkle it, there's one spot there, and one spot in the back. I'm gonna just do a little sprinkle on each one and see if that works. So
Yeah,
Paul,
'cause-
they're saying now, they're talking about, they keep talking about this investigation or they're doing on this assassination attempt, right?
Yeah.
It came out yesterday that a month ago, they found out there's an Iranian plot to assassinate Trump. Iranian to assassinate him to get back at him for when he killed that high leader. So now they know this, but yet they didn't increase it. They said they increased the security a little bit, right? And now it's starting to make me think I'm getting more of a conspiracy. I took the aluminum foil off my head because I'm thinking about this now. Because they said they saw this guy, they had pictures of this guy that was acting suspicious, and they lost track of him. How you lose track of somebody if you're watching them? And then she came out and she said we didn't want anybody on that roof where the shooter was because of the incline of the roof. Now hold on a minute. Where the snipers were, it was a greater incline on the roof.
Oh yeah,
So that's
it's,
another.
it's a case of covering their butts. That's all.
Yeah, it sounds to me like it almost sounds to me like they knew this was going to happen and they let the guy take a shot. But she said in an interview, this is the head of the Secret Service that is a good friend of Jill Biden. Okay, of Dr. Jill. Okay, she hired more females because now they've got a quota. They want 35% female. So now they're hiring all these females. This female that bent down and was bringing Trump into the car, when she watch the video, when she pushes him in the car, she turns around. She's got her weapon. She can't put it back in a holster. She's fumbling around trying to get it back in a holster. And I'm telling you, if you're trained right, you be able to do that with your eyes closed, with people pushing on you. That you know how to put it back. You're not going to have an issue with it, especially a Kydex holster. That sucker's solid. It's not bent in, it's not folding in. There's a hole there. You know exactly where it's supposed to be. Muscle memory. She didn't have muscle memory for that. That's telling me she don't do this much.
No. Well, she's definitely an agent that probably very rarely ever pulls her gun.
Yeah, she wasn't trained enough, you know.
No.
So it's just all these little things. Now I'll buy the fact that the cop said that he fell off the guy when the guy started turning with the gun, and I can understand ducking down to get out the way. I don't understand how they didn't say we got a shooter on a roof.
Well, that guy that confronted him on the roof, first of all, made several mistakes, but one of them was when they play the body cam, it shows the camera going all kinds of things because it supposedly fell down.
Yeah, he fell. Yeah, when he ducked off the guy, he was standing on top of somebody's shoulders. He fell off of him.
Yeah.
Now you see, I'll give him that, you're supposed to be saying there's a shooter on a roof over the mic.
Can you guys hear me?
And then the sniper on the roof.
Yes, Lance.
This guy is looking at him.
Hello,
looking
Lance.
at him.
Morning, guys.
And looked up 2 or 3 times and didn't take a shot until he shot. Hey, Lance, what's up? Lance is sitting there dusting off his Avata, the greatest drone ever, Avata 2, so he can go fly.
Yeah, I let Bob fly it yesterday. I came on at 2 o'clock to share Bob with you guys, but you guys weren't on at 2 yesterday. What happened?
Oh, I was in the hospital.
It's complicated.
Are you okay, Paul?
Well, that's to be seen. I'm better, but I don't know whether I'm okay or not. They ran some tests. They did an MRI and a CT scan and everything else.
Okay. Well, sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's last night when I got home, I didn't tell you this, but I had to go to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom and there was a glob of fresh blood on top of it. So
Okay.
Yeah, we went on Justin's stream last night to start off with until Paul arrived, and then we went over to Paul's.
Okay. Well, I'm taking Bob down to Satsup today. We're gonna leave 9 o'clock.
Bob Dylan. Oh, he's
Uh,
changed his name.
Yeah, I did.
Mhm.
So if you guys are on it too, maybe I'll bring him on as we were wandering in the state of Washington.
Yeah, bring
Okay.
it on.
Yeah, we should be here, right, Joe?
We should
Yeah.
be. So so
That'd
he
be
won't have
5
a show
o'clock.
today, I
That'd
guess.
be my regular start time, 5 o'clock.
No, Joe, he is going to have a show. We're going to do it on the road. So wherever we
Okay.
are at noon my time, we'll go live and probably sit down somewhere and do it for about an hour.
Okay, because I'm trying to negotiate my day.
Yeah, because Bob usually comes on at 8 o'clock our time tonight, same time as the drone show.
Yeah, Wednesdays are packed with people, aren't they? Wednesdays
Yeah.
is probably the busiest day of the week.
Yeah.
Let's see. You guys want to see where we flew yesterday?
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, you get organized here. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, Paul, I think it's my Achilles that I strained. Because it's in the back it's not the heel, it's not the foot. It's that back Achilles area that hurts.
Mm.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't need to be doing that when football season coming up.
Oh no.
Well, I got some good news last night.
What's
Well,
that?
actually, first thing this morning, I'm laying there and the thing goes, I hear this little chime, and that's usually eBay. That sound.
Yeah.
And I heard, and I picked it up, looked at it, and said, "You have a bid." And I looked at it, the goggles 3 and the motion controller, $579.99 bid.
Wow, congratulations.
Well, that's what I was hoping to do, to sell it for about 600 in that neighborhood. That way, it only costs me. I'm still making $600 in that deal with the crack. So I got a bid on it now. Since I got a bid on it, hopefully there'll be more than one person want it, and they'll get it up to about 620.
Thought you were
Because it's
supposed
not
to
going to
sell
go much
that.
higher.
Thought you were going to sell that to that firebrand.
Well, I was gonna sell it to the police office up in Baton Rouge,
Yeah.
but they haven't gone to it doesn't work with anything they have right now, and they haven't updated.
All right.
And I told him, I said, well, I don't have it on eBay in case. And he said, because they were talking about getting a couple of Avata 2s because they're quieter, but they
Mhm.
haven't come out with the Avata 2 by itself. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So if they would have had an Avata 2, he'd have bought it in a second. He
Mm.
was trying to piece it out.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, well, I'm not in a hurry. It's here. I said, but I'll put it out there if it sells. I'll let you know. So now I might have to text him today and say he's got a bid on it already.
Okay,
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm.
T-Mobile and Lumens Field. They play football here. They play baseball here. Kingdom used to sit right here, and they imploded it. They built the baseball stadium. A couple years later, they built the new football stadium. And
Well, I know what kind of teams play up there. You can't say they really play. They're not that good.
they're in first place in baseball, dude.
Well, baseball's all right. I'm talking about football. Football has sucked lately.
And then downtown Seattle.
That's pretty nice.
Get out of
Well-
here.
What's the airspace?
G.
It's G?
Yeah, G or
Oh,
G. Yeah, G is in good.
G.
Boeing
Gee whiz.
Field is about, oh, I don't know why it's G, because Boeing Field is not too far from here. It's that direction over here.
It's got to be the direction of the runways
Yeah,
because it's like Honolulu.
but you can even fly here. We could take off here if we wanted to. And and the runway goes this, the bow tie goes north and south this way.
Yeah.
And but if you look at let's move this forward here a little bit. So jumpy. Okay, stop it here. Okay, do you see the great wheel right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100 feet. You can only go to 100 feet, which is about the middle of the wheel. So from here to here, you can only go 100 feet high. And until you get to Boeing Field or wherever the stopping point is. But over here is fine. You can go as high as you want to.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's got to be that runway approach.
Yeah.
You see, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I understand that. Because if you look at that building there, it's a tall building on that between that wheel and between the stadium. And that's probably about 120, 130 feet. Maybe 150.
This
see,
here
and
is 175, believe it or not.
Okay, so you're talking maybe 200 in on the building.
Yeah.
So you're looking anything under that shielded operation. So why don't we have shielded operations? Because that plane is not going to be equal to that building.
I agreed.
Or
they
it's
need
not
to
our
do,
problem, it's the plane's problem.
Yep, they need to start doing that, don't they?
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the city of New Orleans. City of New Orleans is G airspace, the whole city. They've got like 8 warnings in there because they've got 8 heliports,
Yes.
But I'll be honest with you. All the years I worked EMS in New Orleans, I may have only seen maybe two helicopters land at the heliport. And that's years of work,
And then this is from West Seattle. This is a 1.1 or just about 2x, I think, 2 zoom. And then that's right out of the camera. Haven't done anything to it yet. I'll probably do something to the sky to make it haze the sky so it's not so hazy looking.
I've got a new place. I got a place #1 on my bucket list that I'm gonna try to fly in the next couple of weeks. Once I get the football out the way and get them caught up next week, I might take the drive down. It's about almost 90 minutes. But I've got to take a drive down to Wyclosky, Louisiana.
Well, I
And
think
it's
there's a whole bunch of people, Joe, that are waiting for you to fly through that tugboat.
I'm not doing it.
Well,
They go keep waiting. I'll be honest with you. Every time I look at pictures of that tugboat, I think about it, but I'm not going to do it. There's too many wires inside.
that's all you
But
need to do, get hung up on a wire.
But Wyclosky, Louisiana is Shell Beach area. There's the Katrina Memorial down there where they've got a big cross and it's a memorial of Hurricane Katrina. And I never even thought about it. Somebody flew it the other day. I saw it on, there's a guy that's flying. I don't even know who he is. He's somebody in Louisiana. And he flew from the Katrina Memorial all the way to what they call Fort Proctor, which is about the length of where the lighthouse is from us. And it's a fort built out there. It looks like a castle. And it's completely surrounded with a moat, a little land, and water, because all the land to it's gone. So I want to get out there and fly around that, and then come back and fly to Shell Beach area, and then I'm gonna come across and jump across the river on a ferry and come up to Algiers Point, where I could fly from Algiers Point across to the city of New Orleans and get to the city of New Orleans with the river in between. And I'll do that all same day. And then I may go to Huey Long Bridge from there, because that'll be the greater New Orleans bridges. And then I may go all the way up the other side and catch the Huey Long and come back that way. I'm gonna try to make it an all-day trip, go early in the morning. I'll get 2 or 3 flights in.
Yeah, before it gets too hot.
Well, it's gonna still be hot no matter what, you know. I'm thinking about waiting till early fall to do it, because either way, it probably still work. But I'd like to get the city of New Orleans at nighttime. But man, where I'm gonna be filming from,
Right?
it's a dangerous area.
Go with somebody. Make sure you go with somebody.
I'll be going with Sig for one. Sig and Charter will be with me, but
And be packing.
yeah, I will.
It's pretty bad when you plan to fly someplace and you need to take security with you. Is that what you have as a Sig Sauer? Is that? Are you there, Joe? Or did I exit?
I don't hear Joe.
Oh, unless he's on mute. Yeah, he's on mute. Mark's here, right, Mark? I don't hear Mark either.
Oh, Joe's coming back.
Fluid pill, bathroom.
Oh, that's right. You said he took the medication to get rid of the water off his legs.
Yeah, it's letting me know. No, but I'd bring the Sig 9 with me. That way I've got 12 shots in an extra mag, just in case. Although if I brought the 357, all I gotta do is shoot it, and whether I shoot at you or whatever, that noise can scare the shit out of you. Yeah, that 357, when you shoot it, if you shoot it and it's dark, throws if it's dusk where you can see the barrel, the muzzle, that sucker throws a flame out there about 2 feet. It scared the hell out of me one time when I shot and it was like dusk. I took the shot and all of a sudden I said, "What the hell?" And my son looked over at me and said, "Yeah, that was about a 2-foot fire flame come out the front."
Wow.
So, wow. That's what I said. Wow. I gotta go to academy in the next few days. I want to get a pack of 10 ammo for it that they make. It's actually a buckshot. It's a 380 round that goes in it, a 38 round that goes in it, and it's like can't remember what the diameter is, but it's like buckshot. Because that would be good to take with you if you're out somewhere with snakes. because then you got that buckshot round you can shoot. I'd stick that in there, just one of them in it. That way, if I saw a snake, I could rotate it over to that one and just shoot it with that one.
Oh, so it's a revolver?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a loud mother freaker. I tell you, the one I want is the one my brother-in-law has, but I know I'll never get it. I'll never get it. It's gonna probably go to Rusty, my nephew, and it's a weapon that was my brother-in-law's dad's. He brought it back from World War II. It's a German Luger.
Oh yeah, that's a
Yes.
collector's item.
It's perfectly working order. It works beautiful. And that's a crazy weapon to shoot because the carriage, the way it comes up, you better have your hand on it. I got another guy who wants to buy my regular Avada from me. I got it listed the Avada for I think 400, right? He says, "How about 300 today?" I might go back and say 350. It's yours. 350 would be good. So I may be selling that today.
There you go.
And he just sent it to me at 8:31. I'll let him wait a little while.
I'm back.
Plans. So I had a bid on my goggles 3 and the motion 3 that I bought with the other Flymore kit, the
Yeah.
replacement. Lance, so that's selling on eBay. At $579 at the bid on it right now. And that other Avada I got back on the Care Refresh. If a guy offered me 300 for it right now, I got it listed for 4. Maybe about 30 minutes. I put on there 350 is yours.
Now you got to ship it though, right?
No, he's here. He lives right here in Mandeville,
Oh,
and he knows somebody that I know. I think I know the guy. 350 is getting the deal because I think it's 429 the cost of it right now. Let me go see what they're selling them for. Well, they don't even have it on their site.
no.
Yeah, I found it. And they got Avada too listed, but they don't say Avada on it. You got to go find it. Just the drone. I just want the drone. Yeah, the drone with one battery is 629. So I ain't letting it go for less than 4. Does not include remote control or goggles. That's just a plain Nevada. All you get is one battery with it. And they want 629 for it still.
I don't know what to do. With this gun here.
Don't show it.
Well, I'd kind of like to show it to you real fast. So
Yeah, but that might be too fast. They're watching too close.
like
Just give the model number. I'll look it up.
because I can't tell them out here. It's the condition I want to show you. Are you ready? You're watching?
No,
Well,
don't do it,
No,
Paul.
don't do it.
See how rusty it is?
Yeah, put it down.
I don't know where to take it to have it checked to see if it can be cleaned and re-blued or
It could be cleaned and reblued. That's it. You have to find a place that sells them, a gun shop, and they'll probably be able to do it. Because most gun shops have a have a technician or what they call an armor. The armor can do it in the back.
Hi, JDS. Sherry. Warren.
Yeah, Warren said Paul wants to whip it out.
well, it's
Don't look, Ethel.
it's just that I don't know what to do. I know it's got to be of some value, but it's really old. I think it's probably from the 40s.
What's the name on it?
Let me see if I can read the name. It's so rusty. It's hard to disseminate exactly what the hell it says. Let me look.
Yeah, don't bring it up. Don't spotlight it. There you go.
Okay, let me see. Have you ever heard of a J.C. Ruger?
Yeah, Ruger.
Yeah.
Well, it
Ruger,
says
German gun.
J.C. Ruger. Then it's got something, but it's got a serial number.
Has it not got a model number on it?
It says, I think it's an EDU, EDOU or something.
ED.
I think it's an E, I can't tell. But I can make out a DOUU.
They do an ED C.
It's either can't tell if it's really an E, but it's
They
I-
do a model that's an EDC.
DOUBLN.
Let's see. They do an EDUCATION, an EDMONTON, an EDENNC, an EDC90RE.
See if I can get some real light on this.
Fine. You're looking at the Ruger, Mark?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking at the JC Ruger. It's not coming up like that.
and then they do the EDC Ruger LCP and EDC Ruger LCP Max.
Well, the one he showed don't look like any of these.
It says FCR EEAND Arms Company.
Wait, say that again?
FCREELAND Freakland Arms Company.
Freeland. Frickland, no, it could be Frickland if
Freeland.
it's Germany. Or Freeland, yeah.
Okay, Paul, spell that one more time because I'm getting it.
FC.
Every time I
It's
FC.
either an FC or a TC.
Mm-hmm.
FR. Oh no. FCREELAND Arms Company.
Okay, because every time I was typing it was come up Franklin on them. See, it's telling me Freeland.
It's unlikely to be FC. There's not many places where those two would come next to each other.
And it all and the it all runs together. FCREELAND. Then Space and Arms Company.
Could be that C is probably not a C.
Yeah, I'm not coming up with that name on anything.
Right.
It rotates and everything.
That sounds like that's an old one. You know that?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's very, you can just tell by looking at it. On the handle, it says F and W. F and an and sign W.
Okay, F and W comes up, Forehand and Wadsworth. And
Are they
these
an arms
things,
company?
that's an arms company,
hmm
and they have a 5-shot revolver,
Yep, that's what it is.
5-shot revolver, 38 cal.
Yep.
On the handle, does it have like a little shield?
Yeah, it's got a shield on it. It's ornate, but it says
Yeah.
in a box it says F and W, and then it's
Okay, I
got,
see where it says F and W on the top. It's got a little shield underneath it,
yep.
and then it's got like a little badge.
Yeah, kind of an old style floral, whatever.
Looks like the old
That's it. I got a picture of it. I'll almost send it to you.
looks like the old Western style
No, this is a this is a
revolver.
There it is, Joe, if you can see it.
yeah. That's it. I know. I'm looking at it. Yeah, this one is it's a geez. You know how much it is worth?
What?
$170.
In excellent condition, right?
Yeah, but that's crazy price. Let me
That's
see.
low.
It
isn't
looks like it might have been. You see that badge on there? It tells me it may have been like a detective type pistol.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the size you could stick in your sock or in your back pocket or whatever,
Yeah.
Forehand and Wadsworth was an American firearms manufacturing company
What year?
based in Worcester, Massachusetts. It was formed in 1817 by
The link's in the
Sullivan
chat.
Forehand. So it started in 1817.
Yeah, but that's definitely the pistol right there.
And you lot don't know how to say Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah.
You've got a Worcester spelled Worcester in Massachusetts because that's where this was founded in 1871. Henry C. Wadsworth
Yeah, it was
and
founded in
Sullivan
Worcester,
Forland,
Massachusetts.
Worcester. It's spelled Worcester, but it's pronounced Worcester.
Okay, what's your sister? Okay, I got it.
Worcester.
Yeah, it looks to me like an old Dick Tracy type of thing.
Yeah.
And
But it needs to definitely to be dipped or something.
after the death of their father-in-law, Ethan Allen of Ethan Allen and Company, and was acquired in 1902 by Hopkins and Allen, a firearms company based in Connecticut.
My Meals on Wheels are here. Be right back.
So if it's got the name of Forland and the odds are it's somewhere between 1871 and 1902 when it was acquired by a different company.
Just take a picture. Okay, thank you.
The company was rebranded as Foreland Arms. So if it's Foreland and Wadsworth, it was between 1871 and 1890.
What the hell am I
It
supposed to
says-
do with this? Look at this. They gave me all this vegetables,
Supposed to eat it.
cucumbers. I don't know what the hell
Corn.
that thing is. It's huge.
It's
Big
looks like
broccoli. And
looks
they
like
got
broccoli,
two corns
corn.
in there. I just throw it in the trash.
Eat it,
give it to
Paul.
your
it'll
neighbor
be
upstairs,
good.
your tenant.
What?
Give it to your tenant.
You think he'd want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call him. Let's see what I got for food.
Sullivan Foreland died in 1898.
They gave me some kind of a ham sandwich or something. And I don't know
Yep.
what the other, I don't know what the, more stuff for the garbage.
Look like potato salad. Like
It says the company manufactured a variety of black powder and cartridge revolvers, including several versions of the British Bulldog revolver.
And they gave me a damn salad. That's going down in the garbage. And an orange and some white milk.
They
Trash.
made derringers and rifles
Did you see that salad, Joe?
and shotguns as
yeah,
well.
that looks good.
Yeah, good for the trash.
Good for you.
Good for you.
Well, that
Knew that was
revolver
coming as soon
wasn't
as I
blue.
said it.
It was nickel. It was nickel plated.
It was a what?
So it probably just needs to be cleaned.
Well, does the nickel plating ever come off?
It can rub off, but you'd have to do a lot of rubbing.
Yeah.
But all I think it needs is some kind of stuff that whatever you could polish it with nickel plating. Maybe something
Yeah.
you could wipe it with and get it right back.
Something like Brasso.
Something like that. But gotta make sure it doesn't take it off. But from what I saw of it that he showed, it looked like what it's supposed to look like, except it's just not shiny enough.
Yeah.
You can't blue it because it's nickel plated.
Yeah, just have to eat a bowl of ice cream, I guess.
Yeah, but it's at least 120 years old, Paul, by the sounds of it.
And you might be able to find a gun place that wants to buy it from you. Now it says 170. That might have been when they stole it originally.
I can't see anything costing $170 back in 1900.
Don't know. Used to be able to buy Colt 45s for $20. Boy, don't you wish you had somebody in your family that bought 2 or 3 of those?
Or win it in a
Handed
poker
it down.
game. Or win it in a poker game, right?
Yeah. I'm still mad at my my uncle's wife in Texas, my uncle Dusty, and I said something to her when I finally got to say something to her about it. This was a few years ago, In 1989, my uncle Ralph shot himself, killed himself. And the gun he shot himself with, the police took, did the investigation, and called my mom because my mom was the executrix to the will. And she was in there settling up everything with all the sister-in-laws and everything. We're getting everything taken care of for him. And they called in and said, you can come pick up the weapon anytime. And she didn't want she didn't pick it up. My uncle's wife went in and said that she was picking it up, and they gave it to her. And they sold it. And it's really got me pissed because I was military, and my uncle told me, he said, whenever I pass away, this gun's yours.
Gun's going
And
to
my
you.
mom said she didn't take it because it killed Uncle Ralph. That's what she said. I said, he shot himself. The gun didn't do it. The gun has nothing to do with it, except that he did it. That's what he used. But I said, but you don't realize what you gave away, basically. It had stamped in, it was a 1911 .45 caliber, stamped in it with the dates, and stamped in it said Patton's Army.
Wow.
Because he was in Patton's Army. All of their 45s was stamped Patton's Army.
Show you the skyline of Seattle right here, right behind me.
You're talking about a piece of history.
See that okay? And I've got a buddy of mine here. Who is that? There we go.
Uh-oh.
And, Bob's
That sounds like Santa Claus.
Well, it
Here's
sounds
Santa.
like Bob Dempsey.
I see Santa. Where's he at?
Lance doesn't have his camera on. I don't know if he knows that.
No, your camera's not on, Lance. Where's Santa?
I will, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Santa is not going to be on until 2 o'clock.
Oh, okay. That was
He's-
just a video, I guess.
Oh, am I still sharing?
Yes.
Well,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
we heard it.
You're
Oh,
still on.
oh,
You're
we
still
just
on.
we heard it in
We
the
heard him
background. That's all.
in the background.
Gotcha. Yeah. I posted that. I did a live feed from Facebook yesterday, and I was just watching it.
Okay, I need an educated question, so I'm asking you, Lance.
Okay, good.
I have the Avada in a box, no battery, just the Avada. I got it listed for $400. The guy said, "I'll give you 300 today." With the battery, one of them sells for $629. Technically, so that means that thing's worth about $500.
Correct.
So I don't think I'm letting it go for less than $400.
I would sell it for $400. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you bought it by itself right now, you're gonna pay at least $500 for it. Because with the battery, it's $629. So I can't go lower than $400.
Yep. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it up for $400, because I'm not gonna I don't plan on using it. And I've got Carry Refresh on the other one. So if something happens to it,
So do you have 2 Avadas and 2 Avada 2s?
I just have one Avada too.
Gotcha. The other
Now
one you have to go swimming for.
the other ones, I don't it's probably in pieces all over the place. No, my plan is it's a good possibility that once I do the team pictures and everything next week and everything settles down, I get all my contracts in. I heard the beginning of next month they're going to start selling the Avada 2s by itself. I may pick up a backup and just leave it in the box. And then if I get a backup, I may sell the other whole Avada setup, the regular setup.
Are they selling just the Avada 2 yet?
Next month. That's what I heard.
But they released
Like
about
August.
they released a handful about a month ago, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but I heard now they're gonna go fully out. But I'm holding on to that Avada, original Avada, because I'm trying to see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna doing the other updates with goggles and things like that, you know. If they do the goggles 3 update to be able to backtrack, I'll definitely keep an Nevada. But you know, because I like the Integras are good goggles, but when you start fooling with the goggles 3, it's so much better. Just the new added additions using the little pointer instead of having to click everything, you know.
Yes.
So it's just, and where's this lighthouse at? Sabine Pass. Oh, that's way by Texas. God darn it. They got this guy, Dave McNamara. He's got the Heart of Louisiana. He started about 25 years ago. And he goes out and he just films all these historic places. And he just showed a lighthouse out. And I said, where's that one at? It's a Sabine Pass. That's like way down Beaumont, Texas. It's about 4 hours away.
Right. Well, the thing that I've seen is that in excellent condition, it could fetch $200. In average condition, 170.
Okay. So that's about the average price. So it's not that
Yeah.
expensive. Jeez.
So it's not worth a fortune, but
That doesn't make sense.
that's if it's the pocket revolver. Which has about a 2.5-inch hexagonal barrel.
Yeah, it still says reserved now on the Nevada 2 drone only. So they're still not letting it go.
That was a query that was asked in Guns and Ammo magazine. Well, Troon looks in good nick. They're showing the practice round on television at the moment. Hey, Lance saw a video
Just
the other
I
day
had to
on...
reorder some medication for Mia.
Right.
Apoquil.
Lance saw a video on YouTube. Rick Shields and 2 of his professional friends playing Troon the other week. And Rick Shields went round it in 73.
Ooh, nice.
Mm.
I wish I could play 73 on that course on the front nine.
Yeah. I've not played Troon. I've played Carnoustie a lot of times, and that is one hell of a tough course. Used to go up every year to an amateur tournament they had in September and play a whole week at Carnoustie. So even after you got knocked out of the tournament, there were roll-up competitions every day, so you still got to play.
Yeah, I typed on there, I said brand new with one battery list for 629. Battery by itself is 129. So the drone by itself would be 500. Cannot let it go for less than 400. Still saves $100.
Mm.
He wants it bad enough. He'll give me 400.
Yeah.
And Justin went to, he came and got he's got all kind of shoes, Jordan shoes, a bunch of them. He's been taking all his Jordan shoes because I told him, I said, I don't know why you're buying all these things because you're saving me not wearing them. And he said, well, I'm not going to wear them. You know, he wear them one time maybe, you know. And he finally broke down yesterday and he got a big garbage bag, put all these shoes. He used to have the boxes. This way he screwed up because he got rid of the boxes. I said, you screwed up right there. But he's been taking them to places and selling them online. He bought a pair from somebody. He paid $70 for the pair. Sold it to somebody yesterday for $75. So he made money on that one. But he's got another pair.
Is he selling on eBay?
No, he's selling them to a local place that's buying them.
Oh, okay.
You know, and he says he's putting them on Marketplace, and he don't budge. Boy, he don't budge. He'll tell you, here's the price. Don't even ask. You know. And he's got a $400 pair of Jordans. He's got out there for $250. You know, and they're like mint condition. I told him, I said, leave one of those here for me. He goes, leave me $200. I said, no.
So
He left me a pair.
There's no family discount there. I can see
I
that.
don't give a shit. He
So when
left
it's
me a
back
pair of
red-
New Balance in the back.
Joe, tell him it's back rent.
I didn't charge him rent. That was the thing. He need to realize I'm nice.
Mhm.
I never charged him rent.
Mm.
You know, I believe that if he's just struggling for something, as long as he's not being stupid, I don't need to charge him rent. Now, if he's throwing all his money away on something stupid, then maybe I'll say, okay, you're gonna start paying rent. That way, at least the money's not going to waste, you know?
Yeah.
But it's,
Sounds like he's a little shopper just like his dad.
you know, he makes money and he spends it, but he spends it on certain things like that, you know? It's like,
Well, now he's going to be spending it on the future wife.
oh, that thing. She was supposed to come over last night he was going to cook there. She got home and she said something about being really tired, all of this from work. She said, why don't you come over here instead? Like that. And because he was making tacos, he said, well, I could just bring the stuff over and make it over there. She said, okay. So he went over there and made it over there. And she said, are you going to stay tonight? Like with me, like that. And he said, no, I don't ever change your clothes. I'll probably leave, you know, after we watch a movie. To watch the movie and that. So he left about 10:30, got home. She called him at about midnight saying that she had a nightmare. I wish he would have stayed like that. He wound up back over there and spending the night.
Oh, she's got him dangling on a string.
Boy, does she. She got that whip going. Well,
Yes, she does. Ka-ching, ka-ching.
and she's going over Friday night because he's off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She's going to come over Friday and stay over there Friday and Saturday. So it's like,
Yep.
But I think she realizes, what she's got there.
Yeah, but-
They're
but
talking a
once-
lot more this last week than
It's
they've
kind,
talked in a long time.
it's kind of like the fishing kind of thing. Once you got one hooked, how many guys do you know just let them go? No.
Yeah.
Keep reeling it in and reel it in and reel it in.
Yep. Yep.
Well, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, I might try to fly something before it gets too
Yeah.
crazy today.
It's kind of dead, and we probably just
That
shut
way
it-
I'm back to see Bob at 2:00
Yeah.
my time.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. Mark, you stay out of trouble.
Always.
Lance, you do the same, and we'll see all of you again later.